knows that a strong and robust immune system can actually reduce the severity of infection, reduce sufferings, and could even save our life. It depends on how strong is our immune system. That is why 80% of coronavirus patients, they actually have what we call a mild to moderate infection, which is maybe fever, force, muscle pain, joint pain, slight difficulty in breathing and such like that. But 20% of the balance, 20% of all this COVID patient actually has a severe infection. Means basically they have to check into ICU, and it's really a torturing process. Okay, and from their sharing, some of them might even wanted to give up life at certain point of time during the infection. That's what we call severe, and some have to actually go through ventilators machine to help them breathe, to help them stay alive. And the worldwide mortality rate is slightly over 6%. Means out of the 3.5 million contracted patients, actually 6% more actually die from the disease. All right. So once we understand immune system, the cell, the question next is which organ are actually responsible for our immune system? Okay. So from here, because immune system, we always thought it might be just one simple organ, but it's not. Actually, the organ of immune system includes our bone marrow, our thymus, our tonsil, our colon, our spleen, and lymphatic nodes. Okay, these are the few key immune organs that when they work together and when they work at its best, this is how they protect our body system. Okay, and during war, when our immune system is fighting with the virus gets killed, our immune cell gets sacrificed. We lose a lot of immune cells at that time, and most of the time we have to look into reinforcement. So reinforcement means our organs, or these organs, will need to produce more cell, just like the B cell that you saw, the T cell, killer cell. Then you have also the antibodies production, which comes from the spleen, okay, and also the lymphatic nodes. And the basically lymphatic nodes is for the B cell and the T cell to actually travel inside to guard our system. Okay, and once the threat has been eliminated or during the war, okay, what about the other organs? So let's look at the screen. We have our lungs, we have our heart, we have our lymphatic system, intestine, liver, kidneys, and all the other organs that is actually working to keep us survive. And medical report shows that patients with COVID infection, they actually detected a liver and kidney burden. Means besides the lungs, all right, the liver and the kidneys are also burdened during the infection. That's why you see you get fever, you have a drop of blood pressures, and you have a tons of other medical conditions which is accompanied with the infection. Means other body organs are also in a way affected. All right. Of course, the lungs is the one that is directly affected by the virus because it attacks the lung cell. Okay. But besides that, our lymphatic system is also being burdened because it needs to send all the white blood cells to fight the war at different locations. And also during the war, the fighting period, actually the body, our system, during inflammation time, it actually accumulates fluid. Okay, so all this toxic fluid that is accumulated within the cell will have to be excreted through the lymphatic system. So if any of this system or any of this organ is not working, basically it makes the condition worse. Okay, all right, so therefore we need to rebuild all these organs. All right, just like the lungs is crystallized after the infection. So even without the virus anymore, you still have to repair and rebuild the lung cell, because if not, you will still not be able to breathe properly. okay, and eventually it brings a lot of other problems, okay. All right, so and we have to ensure during the repair of all these organs, because it starts from cell, and we have to make sure all these cells is being regenerated in a healthy stage. Because if they are generated not improperly, some of these new cells will get mutated and it becomes cancerous and problematic.